Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So today, this could be a continuation of a series I've kind of done, which is games I picked up in the PlayStation Store sale, a deep sale, or it could be a continuation of the Necromunda Underhive Wars games I've been playing, because this is Necromunda Hired Gun, which is a game I picked up in the PlayStation Store sale quite a while ago, maybe 5 or 6 months. But because I've been playing Necromunda Underhive Wars recently, I thought I'd see how this was. It's not a turn-based game, but number one, it's made by Focus, well, it's published by Focus Home Interactive, and they also published Underhive Wars, and they also published Other Side, which is one of my favourite games. So they're a publisher that I take note of. I can't say everything they've ever published is great, but I'm just speaking for myself. If I see their name on something, I'm always interested. I think I'm even signed up to their newsletter to get releases of their new games. So that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned. And secondly, as you can see from how the game looks, it looks exactly the same aesthetic as Underhive Wars. In fact, they couldn't have done a better job of making it look like it's in the same world if they tried. The characters all look exactly like they came out of that world.
Damn it, they stole another bear.
Completely, and that's a good thing. So I think even if you don't like real-time games, or if you don't like turn-based games, if you play Hired Gun or Underhive Wars, you'd be interested in playing the other one, because they both fit in the same world really well. They've done a really good job of making this look like it fits in that world too. So that's the first thing. Second thing, it's a real-time action game. It's almost like a real-time shooter with bits of role playing. You've got the usual central hub where you can go and get, well, weapons. There you go. There's a Ripper dock, it's called a Rogue dock in this. Various characters you can choose from to talk to. They're all relatively straightforward. It's not going to be complicated like a cyberpunk kind of way, but you wouldn't expect it to be. Some of them have parts in the story, some of them are just people to buy stuff from, but it is what it is. But it's all good, and I've not thought of anything being wrong with it so far. And it, like I said, it looks good. It looks good for exactly what it's meant to be. And you get to go on missions, as well as the main mission, which is the story mission. There's also side missions you can pick up and all that kind of thing that you usually get in RPGs, so that's another good thing. You can customise your character to a point. There's not a system where you can actually design your own character. You pick from portraits, and then you can later on pick an aesthetic for how you want them to be dressed, but you can't pick individual bits like you can in Necromunda Underhive. But that's not a problem. I didn't mind that, so that's fine. And to go to a mission, you've got this kind of computer thing. I haven't got access to any of these side missions yet, but I'm going to do this, which I think is a kind of main mission, or I've been sent here by the person that rescued me from the first one. So we'll go there. We'll launch the mission. No, we won't. We'll launch the right mission. I did find on this that the first mission on there is the mission that I first did, and you can go back and do it again, which is a good and a bad thing. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. The first time I did it, I didn't realise what I'd done, and I ended up in the same place again. That's not a bad thing. I think if you mess up a bit, which you're going to do on the first, there's my character by that's how she looks. So, like I said, I just picked a portrait, and that one suited what I wanted to be. And then later on, when I came to the hub area, I got to pick a kind of different way to dress her out. But it was all one thing. It wasn't like you can pick a different glove or a different boot. You just get the whole get up. You also get a dog that goes with you, and when you can customise your dog with armour and things, and you can see the dog looks very vicious, and then later on you can customise that as well. Actually, I could have done that, but I didn't have enough money to do that. I spent my money on weapons instead and medical things. So yeah, that's all good. And then you come to this area again. Like I said, it all looks exactly right for Underhive. There's some train thing that comes. I've been here once before, and there's a train thing that comes through. You don't want to get hit by the train. I'm not going to do an actual mission, because this game involves a lot of wall running and jumping and grappling and those kind of things. They're not awfully difficult to understand, but they're a little bit tricky and they take a little bit of time, and I've got to get to somewhere high. I know that to do this mission. You can see somewhere around, I don't know where it is now. No, it's that way. Okay, there's a little red dot. Oh, it's up there, you can see. I need to get right up there ahead where that number 3 is to do this, so that's going to be a bit of messing about. So I'll do a mission later, or a little bit of it, so you can see some of the gunplay. It's quite a frenetic game. The only game I can think of that I've played recently that I can liken it to is Rage 2, and that's not a bad thing because I enjoyed Rage 2 a lot, but this is even more fast. Rage 2, yes, you're shooting very quickly, there's lots of things happening, but you've got a bit of time to run behind things, get cover, and you can do that. In this game, at least in the first mission, it was very frantic. There's people coming at you from everywhere and you're just literally firing and firing. Part of that, of course, is because it's the first mission I played, so I wasn't quite used to how to get cover and how to do other things. I understand there's stealth in this game, but you can actually, I did a stealth bit where you can go up behind someone and kill them. So there are other options. It's not just run around shooting everything blindly. There's different weapons, and like I said, there is a stealth option and the various climbing and grappling options. So there's different ways to do this, but when you get into the gunplay and the shooting, it's very quick. But that's not a bad thing. Like I said, I like Rage 2. So so far this game has made a very good impression on me. Again, because I liked Underhive Wars so much, I wanted this game. And like I said, if you ever played Underhive Wars and you thought, I'd really like to play this but in real time and not as a turn-based, this is the game for you, and it's probably the game for me. I'm not saying I'll sink as many hours into this as I do with turn-based games, but I think, at least for me, that's natural, because turn-based games I find more ongoing and long term, because you can kind of drop into them often and they're not as focus draining as these kind of games. But that's just me. But yeah, I really like it. Like I said, I'll do another video at some point in the near future of combat. But this has been Necromunda Hired Gun. So from Guessagaingaming, till next time, take care for now.